You talk a black. Now this is a nanobot, and I thought that nanobot had fallen out of my ear. Okay, and I ran upstairs, and this is what I saw. That, and I went to research them, and then once I grabbed hold of them, I put some pictures there, and those are the pictures I showed before, in the video before this one. However, if you go and you begin to research this, look at this. You see? It promises to solve some of humanity's most complex problems. It's backed by Jeff Bezos, NASA, which means this is a test. Testing. This is the test of the American broadcast system. The sound, the frequencies that go through your house and through your head. I remember it used to come on every night. When I was younger, TV would go off at a certain time. And maybe I am asleep, I don't know. But I can hear the sound of that, going through the TV. It lets me know that that channel is going out for the night, and there will be no more programs on until, then they come back on in the morning. But the test and the CIA, each one costs. Look how much it costs. You see that? While people are starving and homeless because they need you to be starving and homeless so they can get more money. Isn't that something? Wow. And there are your rats. And operate is 459 below zero. 459 degrees below zero. And nobody knows how it actually works. The infinity machine. Wow. Infinity, that means this is infinite, and there's your internet technology. Some people actually are like this and we don't even know it because they have to tell everything. They have to tell everything they do. Not only do they have to tell everything they do, but they are everywhere. So they have to let them know what's going on too, right? So they put it in movies, they hide it in movies. And in the Truman Show, why is it called the Truman Show? But yeah, he was not the true man. He was not melanated. A melanated man is the true man. But anyway, it was the Truman Show. And I think the guy who played in it, I'm not for sure, because they have two. But I think that was the guy that came up with the word double gooba. No, I can't even pronounce it now. They won't allow me to. Maybe later. Adula obligata, And when that movie came out and he said that, and everybody was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Do you know that everybody who was watching the movie, we all went to get dictionaries. We found out what it was that day. So they had these type of people on the Truman Show. Some people on the Truman Show are not even real. Now let's take a look at this. Do you see how the beast has taken our minds? They even know what it looks like. I tell people it does look like chitlins. You see? They try to tell me it doesn't. That shit looks like chitlins. So, you see how they even put words, letters, and all kind of shit in our mind? They even know how the spine goes. You see? And they seem to have it on some form of a chip. Where I am from, I would never have known how the brain looks. Not like this. We don't go to see how our brain looks. We don't go to see how the baby looks as it is growing in the womb. We just don't do these things. I guess we don't deal with progress. And yes, we have lights. We have cars. The same. We have the same. It's just different how we do things. You know what I'm saying? No one is going to, if someone has oil, no one is going there to get the oil. and beat them up and tear the land up and kill the babies with bombs. Wow, this is a fucked up planet, and I got here and they fucked away, and it was my fault how I got here being stupid. Well, not stupid. Some people would say I was being stupid. I was dealing with the word tomfoolery, you know? I was being foolish. That's why on this planet I can only take so much foolishness. Funny, if you're funny, yes, if you're busting my side chest, but when it's foolishness, you know, like shit like Martin, you know, I can only take so much foolishness a month. So now let me see, is there another one that you can see? Why are they putting numbers everywhere? There's a 5 and an 8. But why are they putting numbers everywhere? Why? All in our brains. Now here's Google. Driving transhumanism toward robotic control. So is it Google? Or is it Page and Bren? You know? That's what they want us to believe that it is Google. And then here's one of them, you know? He is like one of the key points to the Illuminati code or some shit. Where, you know, they're gonna act like they're on separate fronts, but they are not. His name is David Dick. Do you see his name? And he wanted to put it together. David Dick. Because they're not going to give that up. He is in the company of these motherfuckers too. And so is that Alex Jones bitch. You know? And David Dick, his hand is not real. That is a prostate. Pay attention. Also, go and watch Dallas Goldberg. He will tell you. But I told my son that a long time ago. Long time ago. When he first came out, there's no way in hell you're going to know all of what the fuck you know, nigga. I mean, you know the ins and outs. No. You are with them. You're not going to know that much if you are not with them. No. You see this. See, they want to play silly games and act as though this is not the way it is, but this is the way it is. You just do not see the wire. When they have you on the wire, you see. And look, where they have your batteries. This is where they have you going. Sex. Now you need abortions and all kind of shit. I am just randomly looking, and to me, look at this. This is how the nanobot. Like if you get your baby the shots or you get the virus shots or whatever, it is filled with nanobots. Even your pills. That's why they are called pills, you see. To peel your DNA away so that they can take over, you see. And then there is Illuminati. Pill, Illuminati, you see. So when you take their pills, that's the second reason I don't take their pills. So when you take their pills, you do not know which one will have a nanobot in it. Some people, they take pills and that's why you get sicker and sicker and sicker. They are making you sicker. And not only is the nanobot like this, see, it looks like a missile almost, you see. You see there's something there. And then there's something there. Micro camera. And the wires will be the way they have it removed on Wi-Fi. How blood swimming robots work. Blood swimming robots. They're swimming in your blood. Wow. A lot of this shit. Look at this. See? In a minute, they will substitute the baby parent for her. Because this is how most of them are today. Now, don't get this shit twisted. I am not saying that people are a robot inside like that, although some people say Menage a Trois is a robot, something like that, okay? What I mean by robotic is If you can, the woman just went to the hospital to have her baby 6 days old, right? They can put a chip in her to make her move about and do exactly what they want her to do. It is like, maybe like the Sims game, or if you have a remote control car, you know, it is like that. Something like that, you know? And here is something else they can do. If they have you as robotic, you see? The sexual stance, see how her butt is up? This is how they are doing now. All the females are showing their asses. They seem to have nothing in their mind. They are using their bodies, not their minds, to do everything. To make money, to get likes, you know, to be liked. Out in cyberspace, they use their bodies. They are twerking and showing the ass, and then they have them on the dirty room program while you twerk and show everybody your ass and your baby is the. It is all because they are robotic. Because a person in the right mind will not do such things. A person in their right mind will know my baby is here. I am not going to be showing my ass. And they will know, well, my baby is not here, but I'm still not going to show my ass for free. Well, any and everybody can see my ass all over the world. They see my ass, you know? That just doesn't kick to me like someone who has their own mind. But I want to get back to this one. Because now, if the parent is robotic, what do you think your baby will be? Have you noticed our children are getting worse and worse? They have attitudes. Even if you ask them to clean up shit behind themselves, they get an attitude. I'm like, wow. You know, and if I had done that, I would be dead, you know? Disrespectful. And that's when you know people are robotic, because they do not know what respect is. You see? These things are the same. See, they're showing you this as though it is a piece of art or something. But they really want you to know what they are doing to us. You know? They may not be on the outside, but there are nanobots somewhere. And then they say they want to make us stronger. See, she is moving like a doll, you know, even with the knee. But the doll knee does not have a hole. The hole probably is there for them to fuck. You know, they need extra holes. Because if they are screwing your baby and they run out of holes, or screwing you and they run out of holes, they'll put a hole in you somewhere and they'll fuck that too. And this is what the image that they are giving to females. But look, she has no tits. This is probably a man robot, you see. So they can turn men into a robot too and make the man think that he is gay. My daughter had a friend, and I told to him he is gay. His brother turned him that way because someone turned his brother that way. Okay? Now, I go downtown. At the time I was doing research on homelessness. Wow. And years later, I wound up in real research. So, I was doing research on homelessness. And I was waiting for the bus on my way back home. And for some reason, this guy, I had my shirt on. I used to wear a mind control shirt, you know, to let people know that I was a targeted individual. And I guess he read my t-shirt. And he began to talk to me at the bus stop. Now, he is like 52, okay? But he tells me when he was like 45, he said one day he just woke up and he was gay. He says, I look back on it now, I can never see myself looking at a man like that. I mean, I had friends and we played basketball, we did this and did that. He said, I never ever saw myself looking like that. He had tits too. Now, how he got the tips, he began to tell me that too. I think we sat there for maybe 4 hours. But before he even saw my shirt, and that's what made him come and talk to me and be so open, because of my teacher, he had already found out about mind control. And he said that they made him think that he was gay. And then he would meet these pink people, men, who would just throw money at him, and that's how he got his breast. And he was taking the pills because he had no job. He had nothing. It was more so like he said, like a kept man, woman. That's what he said. And now he was with one who wanted him to cut his penis off, and would always whisper to him to cut his penis off and talk to him to cut his penis off. He had started to even have dreams of this man telling him he should need to cut his penis off, and he could do this and do that. And he woke up and he went to search out the dream, and he found some kind of lucid dreams. And when he found lucid dreams, that gave me something else to research also. He found lucid dreams. And once he found lucid dreams, he found other things. And he was missing a word too. Something he did not find. I don't understand. We search and search, but there's a word, 2 words we do not find, and that's targeted individual. You see? Once I gave him that word, he began to zoom in his mind too. And he knew that it was them that had made him gay. You see? He began to tell me the story. So I didn't start off at the beginning, which I should have. Once I gave him targeted individual after the dream, and when he tells me the dream and we are talking. So now he knows that they are the ones who made him gay. So he was like robotic like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was a man. So they are doing this. And while the melanated man is just sitting there bashing and bashing and bashing his own, his own folk, other melanated people about being gay. If they go and research the Kinsey syndrome and research other things, then maybe they will understand. And you see how they make it. Because they are obsessed with sex. That is a phallus. They do everything as a phallus. They even do buildings as phalluses now. Here is a trick. They want to tell you that this is a robot and this is flesh. Inside is flesh. Inside is just like this. Some people are actually just like this, living around us today, and we don't know. Like the man who was playing basketball, he got cut in the face. His face should have been bleeding. I've been cut in the face before. Not just right there up under my eye, but even on my jaw, I was sliced. The knife sliced my face first. And then she stabbed me right up under my eye. Oh, but I got her back though. You can believe when I got well, I got her back. They tore up Frankie J furniture. But I got that bitch back. I beat her ass with a razor strap. I beat her like a parent should have beat her a long time ago. See? They can show us people on TV, and some of the people on TV you see are not even real. They are the robots. Because they need to tell us. Doesn't matter how they tell us, as long as they tell us. And we are the ones that do not want to know. You see? You have millions of nanobots running through your body. Just think, if they can take over your sperm with nanobots, wow, can they control your baby? And that would be a flesh baby, I guess that's what he means by when he says that the clones can have babies. It will be a flesh baby that will be so easy for them to control. Sometimes they can have your baby be like a baby until your baby gets older. And that is when the nanobots will be set off. Nanobots can also be set off in your mind as a timer. You see, like the lady the female who had the baby and shot the baby and then hit 6 days later. It was like a time bomb. You know, they can do that. It's like a timer. Like, things can be going okay, and the next thing you know, one person will say something that's out of the world, out of the way to someone else. It's total disrespect. And the next thing you know, there goes drama. They really love to do it with melanated people. And this is why we, see, didn't I tell you about the sperm? Look at that. They'll even nanobody in your sperm. So the next generation, you see that? You see how it hooks to your blood vessel, whatever the fuck they call it. See where it come from? We will never know this shit is in your body. We are robots, but our robots don't do this kind of shit. You know, our robots don't even do a lot of work for us. When I was at home, that's why you have to count on my fingers sometimes. You know, I don't trust myself when it comes to math. When I was at home, my robot would do the math for me, but I would do the work, you know? And our robots don't do the work for us. Like, maybe I can program a robot to take the trash out, you know? Something like that. Or maybe to bring big things like boxes that I cannot pick up. You know, I can do that. In this way, our bodies don't tear down fast. I guess that's why they did my back like this to tear me down, because I am healthy as an ox everywhere else. Not even